All right, next we're going to talk about marketing. Under marketing, we have our social planner. So you can connect all of these social accounts over here, and then you can plan out your social posting if you want to. It actually happens, we'll click on campaigns. We'll click on new. It's a visual drag and drop editor. All right, over here, we can add in anything that we want. We can add in any of our social buttons that we would like to, and we can edit our social accounts over here. If you want to remove one, just remove it over here. If you want to add one in, then you can choose from the drop down option over here. Okay, next we're going to add in our footer. All right, over here you then edit your email address if you would like that. If you want this to be out, you can remove that, and you can say you want to change how you receive these emails. This is then connected to an unsubscribe option. It will then go to the contact, and it will create what they call a DND for email. DND stands for do not disturb. So even if you try and send that contact an email, it will skip that contact. Next, what we'll do is we'll click save, and then next we're going to say send or schedule. Now have a look at all of these options over here. On the right hand side, you can see what your email actually looks like. We can do a send now, or we can actually batch schedule this out. We can choose the time over here, and we can choose how many emails we want to send out. So say, for example, we've got 1,000 people in our contact list. What we recommend is always to do a batch quantity of around 5, and you want to send 5 emails out on average every 5 minutes or so, and we'll make this every 5 minutes. Okay, so 1,000 emails, that will take about a day and a half to send out. You can indicate the start time and the end time. You can then indicate the sender's email over here. So we would always say that this is the account email, which then defaults to location email. And we set up all of this in the back end for you. Sender's name, we will say GS, and you can edit your subject line over here. And over here is your preview text. So we've got a high conversion rate if you actually enter the contact's first name. Next, what we want to do is we want to send this to, we can choose which contacts we want to send this to. We can create what they call a smart list, but I really like this one, pre-built segments. And now we can choose the segment. The segment can be only engaged contacts in the last 7 days, last 30 days, last 60 days. Maybe you only want to send this to engaged contacts in the last 5 campaigns. So say now you're only sending 2 or 3 campaigns a year. You can then indicate that if they've been engaged and opened up an email, engaged means that they've opened up the email. You can send it for the last 5 campaigns, for example. That is that. Always then save and then review and schedule. You can also, on the top right here, send a test email so you can have a look and see and make sure that your email looks good when you open it up.